Hello! I'm running late today. 5 minutes late, in fact. It's the first time I think I've run late since I've been doing this. Yes, this morning was very busy. Some things happened off screen that threw me through a loop and I had to deal with other stuff. And so, I've not even had breakfast. I've got a Nutrigrain bar here. I just scoffed down a dextrose energy thing. You know, there's like sugar pills for if you have low blood sugar. I find that if I've missed breakfast and I need to catch up on breakfast just to top up on the energy a bit, if you have some low blood sugar, just having one of these like chewable sugar pills can help tide you over until the food you are eating gets into your body. And I've got a big cup of tea, and my hair is still wet because it took me ages to even. Yeah, but look, we're here, and I still don't think we're going to have ads. I know that the bot is like, there's an ad break right now. I don't believe there is, because I did quickly log on to my Twitch monetization page, and they've still not finished the review. What day is it now? Thursday? So it's been like 2 days. It's not so bad. They do say this should take a few minutes, and it's been 2 days. But I'm not in a massive rush. I think if they had enabled it this morning, it would have given me more work. So I'm glad it's just the way it is. Hey, we might get a French crate here. No, bring the common one back up. I wanted to open the... wanted to bring that up first. Okay. How you doing, Spicy? How you doing? I appreciate you being here. On the dot, as soon as I started... What lured you in? Was it the Discord notification or was it the Twitch notification? How am I? Well, I'm alright. I'm okay. I got out of bed earlier and was greeted with a... I'm not going to go into it or anything. I was greeted with a big old situation. It wasn't a bad situation, but it was something that was like, oh, I'm going to have to handle this. And I did not plan the amount of time that I need this morning to handle this and then get ready to stream later. So that's why I'm a bit late. Oh, the Discord. Oh, well, if only there was some way to link the there we go. I've been enjoying the Discord so far because I thought no one's going to join it. It's going to be me and 6 bots. It's going to be me and 6 bots. You know what? I was lonely on the Discord when I set it up. I get it getting close to the mic now. I was lonely, and I installed a headpat spot. And I tried to headpat myself, and the bot was like, you cannot headpat yourself. I was like, well, what's this for then? The bot didn't work anyway, so I had to remove it. It's a shame. I talked to the developer, and they've not been able to update it for Discord modern API or something. And I can't find another headpat spot. One that just... more or less, does fun little things like that. I don't want a bot that's like... I've already got moderation bots and things. I don't want a bot that's like, we have this giant moderation suite and also a little tiny section that also does headpats. I don't want to install yet another bot just for that. But this bot was like, we do headpats and I did other things as well. It would pat people's heads, something about squirrels or cats. I don't know. It was fun. It was a fun little bot, and I can't seem to find other bots that are just small in scope. There's bots that are like Dank Mima is a very common one, where and I remember Dank Mima bot from years ago. The last time I ran a Discord, probably 6 years ago or something. But it's this massive thing with built-in complex games and an ecosystem and a financial system, and I'm like, I don't want all of that. I just want a few fun little ways that people can interact with each other. The bot is interactive with said commands. I might have a look at that later then. Hey, Filthy. Hey. I mean, I've got this off-brand Nutrigrain bar from Harvest Morn. The Harvest Morn, for those in the UK, Harvest Morn, I think they're from Aldi's, I think. They might be anywhere, really. I don't know. Aldi's are great for off-brand stuff. I know that people have Aldi's around Europe and stuff. There might even be Aldi's in America now. But I don't know if it's the same Aldi's, Like how Woolworths... I'm going to open this crate while we talk. But Woolworths, for example, was a popular. Oh, it wasn't a ship. I'll take the 500 grand though. Sure, I'll take that. Woolworths was a very well known high street uh, store here in the UK, and when they went under, it was a big deal, right? When they went bankrupt. But you still have Woolies, you still have a Woolworths in like South Africa. I've been in a Woolworths in South Africa, but it's a different company, same name, different company. And like the Woolworths, it's really bizarre because the Woolworths in my country was always like you'd go there to buy a box of chocolates or like a sold by the weight pick and mix of sweets or like stationery for your kids going to school or whatever. It was a very basic store. Like it had a lot of stuff, but it wasn't high end or anything. But you go to the Woolworths in South Africa, and it's like you're going into a Marks and Spencers, or a Waitrose. It's a kind of a la-di-da upper middle class shop where you might find a wide selection of fancy, ready prepared olives or something. I don't know. It was strange going into a shop that was purportedly Woolworths, and yet it was like I was in an alternate universe. It was bizarre. You have Woolies as well. I thought you might do down in Australia, but I wonder. Yet again, it's probably a different company. What version? Hey, Sammy, what version of Woolies do you have? What kind of shop is it? Because like our Woolies didn't sell food. It wasn't a supermarket. It was more of a stationery and bits and bobs kind of store. And I wasn't saying Audi. I was saying Aldi. Aldi. I think it's a German kind of budget store brand kind of place, like a Lidl basically. But they're very good. They're very good. Let me pull us into a match so I'm not just talking and doing nothing. But like their off-brand stuff, I think, right? This is my idea for like a hit HBO show. And let's start doing our dailies. The UI is a bit slow. Sure, let's pull out the Iowa. My idea for a hit show is when I buy off-brand copies of products from Aldi. I forget what the name of their brand is now, but like it'll be like an off-brand Kit Kat or an off-brand packet of Walker's crisps, and it will taste exactly like the original, but it's their own off-brand and cheaper, right? But it's exactly like the original. And that means that they have had to somehow recreate the recipe in the production process in a lab somewhere, right? These like food tech people have done this. And I think that there's a television show in that. I think that like the kind of corporate backrooms, like food espionage copy business industry thing, I think you could make a TV show around that. Right? I think so. WH Smith's, WH Smith's, they did recently, they're not doing well. Smith's is, they've just closed a bunch of stores down. So they're in their death throes. It may even be that the original, I don't know, it may even be that the company sold off the name or something. But there are still WH Smith's stores. It's just don't expect them to be around for long. Let me wish everyone good luck, and I'm going to swing towards C, and I'm going to bring my guns around to the starboard here. So your Woolies, Spicy, fresh food, bakery, alcohol store. Yeah, that sounds kind of like the Woolies in South Africa. Is it kind of upmarket? Sorry, Mr. Cruiser. Just going to nip you here. Just a little friendly love tap. I put this camo on my ship because I think it's funny. I think there's probably a very legitimate reason to put forest camo on a ship, but it's just the concept in my mind of a battleship needing to camouflage itself inside a forest just seems silly. So I put it on. I thought that was funny. Just me. Is your Woolworths upmarket? That was my question. Because ours wasn't. Ours was very much like, it's just, I mean, like the working class people would go into a Woolworths just as much as anyone else. It wasn't amazing. All right, I'm seeing that the enemy are in sea, which probably means one of their destroyers is in there. It could be a cruiser behind one of these islands that we can't see. I do have one little screening destroyer, and my cruiser friend has buggered off. The Harlem, I think, has decided to go somewhere else. So I'm slightly on my own at the moment. I mean, I do have this destroyer ahead of me, but I don't have a lot of cover, really. So I'm going to swing. I was going to go further into sea, but I feel like getting tangled behind all these islands is a bad idea. Hello, Cleveland. Oh, upmarket means like fancier, like you know, you get fancier products. Maybe it's a portmanteau of like upper class market. I don't know, maybe. But it's like it's your slightly fancier shop. Like here, our upmarket places would be like Waitrose or a Marks and Spencers and stuff. Not rich people posh or anything, but like for middle class people who want to feel like they're fancier than they really are, you know? Yeah, there you go. So they have those slightly fancier stuff, and they've got their own fancy in-store brands, I bet. Anyway, your cat says hello. Well, I'm shooting at Spotted Kitty 24 actually at the moment. Is that your cat? Is your cat in the Cleveland? Your cat's really reversing to get the hell out of there. I didn't know a ship could go backwards that fast. All right, who have we got here? The V Venito. Oh, come on. I'm just looking at this cruiser that was coming to help me. To be fair, he was getting slaughtered. Was turning around to leave. All right, no, I need to move. I need to be doing something. You know what? Let's swing in. This V Venito isn't even paying attention to me, which is good for me at the moment, but I'm sure they're smelling blood because, geez. I do have one destroyer helping me out here, but I feel a little lonely over on this side of the map. I know I'm on fire. Fresh lobster. I've never even tried lobster. I should get round to it eventually. I've had opportunities, I guess, but I always had this pact with a friend of mine that we'd try lobster for the first time together, and we just never got round to it. See, this destroyer is the reason I didn't want to push towards sea earlier with any kind of veracity, but
all stations requesting fire on the designated
but I feel like I had to do something, right? I had to push forward a bit. You know what? This is silly. I'm going to start repairing. I'm also going to try to stop behind this island to scare off this destroyer and maybe limit how much that everyone can hit me here. I really need to see this Cleveland because your cat is really tearing into me. This is the thing with cruisers. God, is that the destroyer that's firing on me? Alright, I'm just going to have to move. I'm just going to let the team know I'm doing very poorly. Because realistically, I shouldn't be showing my broadside off to these guys. Get back! Get back, you say? Get back where? It's too late for me now. I can't just turn around. I could have just retreated and attempted to do a fighting retreat to the other side of the map. Here come the torpedoes as well. I suspect their aircraft carrier is down here and doesn't like me. But that's going to be a good game from me. That's a shame. Our team don't seem to be doing the best in general. But certainly my side of the map, it was mostly just me and this little guy. ID 1116553675704. I think when people have the like ID username like that, it's because they're on mobile. They're playing on like their phone or something. I didn't used to think this game even had a mobile version because I was like, how could you? Whoa, he had so little health. Like, how could you play this game on a mobile phone? But people are clearly good at it. They clearly can. Smack them. Who am I smacking? Is it the cat? Is it the lobster? Or was it this V Venito? Man, I broke in half. Yeah, cats are smart, which is a problem for me because I have a bird table. And I have a bird table like webcam. And there's this one cat that comes in and it does two things. Firstly, it tries to hunt the birds, whatever. But secondly, it eats the fox food because we leave food out for the fox. I should smack the lobster with the cats. Let's just picture that let's all just sit quietly and picture a cat getting smacked with a lobster. Amen. All rise. Turn to page 47 of your hymn book. Yeah, so these cats... Well, it's only really the one cat that's a problem. And this one cat, you know what else it did? It peed in the, like, bird table. It jumped onto the... Because I have, like, it's about a foot by a foot. You know, like 12 inches by 12 inches, full of bird seed. The cat hopped up into the thing, right in front of the camera. Like, just pissed on all the bird seed and then, like, tried to bury it in the bird seed. And that bird has also killed one of our birds that comes in and eats the fox food that we leave out. So it's a menace, that cat. There are other cats that are quite nice. They come through, they just kind of hang out and they have a drink of water and stuff and they leave. What the hell is this match? 2v2? Alright, well, I guess I'm wishing this guy good luck.
Good luck and fair seas.
I think your partner knows I don't, because we discussed it on the Discord yesterday. And what I was saying at the time was that back when I considered playing Overwatch, when MOBAs were starting to get popular and stuff, it wasn't free. You had to buy it. It was Overwatch 1. It was, and it was, I was just like, I don't want to buy this, because you could just play Team Fortress or something for free, right? And there was another game that was like Overwatch, but it was a free-to-play thing. And the one friend I had that played those games, I just played that with her, I think. So yeah, I never got around to playing Overwatch because A, I don't know people, didn't know enough people to play it with, and B, it cost money, and I was like, I'm not paying money for a game that I don't care that much about, because I played a lot of Halo. Halo was the game I played when I had time. It's funny, this guy's only talking to me. Yeah, sure, buddy. I do have to get around this island that I've kind of swung myself around, but yes, I will absolutely come and help. Who are we up against here? The Bismarck and the York. Okay, okay. I'm not good in the turpits. I never pull this thing out. I just rigged this thing to have a stupid secondaries range. It's got 9.4 secondaries. So, that's silly. What's my torpedo range, actually? 9. Like, my secondaries go further than my torpedoes. But that's it. And I put a stupid camo on it and, like, anime girl flags. This is just a... No. This is just a ship I bring out to be silly. I'm going to have to close the distance here with the Bismarck, I think. Alright, he's in range. Their cruiser has to be in B. Yeah, there he is.
All stations requesting fire on the
So,
designated target.
what did I say? 9 point... Sorry, I'm not reading the chat. I feel like I have to give this guy my full attention because it's just me and him. Once this gets to 9.4... I can turn on my secondaries boost, and this guy will be shocked that I'm already firing secondaries at him. There they go. Hell, I could even fire torpedoes at him if I wanted to. He does appear to be driving slowly. He's probably trying to torpedo me as well. Oh, nice!
Nice work.
Alright, so now we just have to get the Bismarck, essentially.
Straight fire on the enemy warship.
Oh, I'm concentrating. Boom, boom, I'm concentrating. He's already in secondaries range. Alright, I'm going to get closer to this guy. The Bismarck seems to be turning towards us, but behind the island somewhat. Let's just do some repairs. It's not like anyone else is going to get me in this amount of time.
Retreat now.
I don't want that guy to be pummeled while I'm on my way over. I want us to have a good... Let me bring my guns around to the port side. I want to swing over here and then swing out in front of him, hit him with my port side torpedoes and lay into him with my secondaries. And if I have to, I'll crash into him because that'll get us the win. I don't mind sacrificing myself. I'm up against Jesus. Sorry, I can't read all the chat right now, but was one of those guys called Jesus? Oh, God. Alright, this is quite fun. I wish we had more of these... Hey, guys, does the Bismarck have torpedoes? I have no idea. That is going to inform what I do here. I don't know. You guys probably know this shit. Because if he can torpedo me, because he can see me, he knows where I am, he could easily lay torpedoes into me. No. Alright, great. Thank you, Sammy. That's great. Because otherwise I'd be far more concerned about rolling right up on him.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh, he's trying to get away. He knows what's coming. He probably knows Tirpitz has torpedoes. This guy's not an idiot. He's really trying to avoid those torpedoes. Alright, let's just fire my guns and assume this is going to be a gun battle from here on out. Did any of those hit? Yes. Okay, 3 of them hit. That's good. Alright, from here on out, I say we just use all of our abilities. Just lay into him. I wish I could spin around and just torpedo him again. Frankly, my secondaries at this range can't miss. Let's just stop.
Good show.
Alright, that was a strange match, but I'm into it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so anyway, Overwatch. Yeah, if I did play it, I would stream it. Why am I looking at the list of players? He still did better than me. Not that I mind. Oh, he really deleted that cruiser. What an unusual match. Why did I get such an unusual match? Strange. Yeah. I should add it to my list. I have a list of games that I will be pulling out. Overwatch being one I would play on the PC. I've not set up all my streaming stuff for PC stuff yet. This is just coming out of the Xbox, but everything else I have is very PC based. So I should really get on that. No, I don't have crossplay turned off. Nope. I've got it turned on. Always have, always do. It's somewhere deep in the settings, isn't it? Yeah. Who knows? Just a weird one. Yeah. I wonder how good I'd be at a game like that, Overwatch. I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like it looked like a game that would only really be fun with a group of people, you know? Like if I was just playing it on my own against randoms, I don't think I'd get a lot of enjoyment out of it. As opposed to occasionally playing Halo on my own. I really don't like playing multiplayer games on my own for the most part. The ones you see me streaming here are the exceptions, mostly. And everything else I like to play with people. I don't know. I'm that kind of person. Like, I don't like going to the cinema on my own. I just don't do it. In fact, there's not much I do enjoy doing on my own. I don't even like going on a walk on my own, really. I like to have someone with me. I like to enjoy it with someone. What the hell do I do here, man? Do I swing left? I guess I swing left. I'm in the Cherbourg, a French cruiser with battleship guns, but not a battleship, so I'm killable. But I am quite fast and maneuverable because I'm still a cruiser. But yeah, I've got nothing on my arse. I got all these secondaries back here. You can see them down there. A bunch of secondaries, but not really anything I can point and steer and stuff. But I am quite hideable. My spotting range is quite low, which is nice. But I think my guns, powerful as they are, being battleship guns, do take like 25 seconds to reload. I do have a reload booster that I can use if I really have to shave 10 seconds off that, but yeah. Oh, I know this map now. It's the one with the funky island with the hole in it here. Yeah. Yeah, that is strange. Not me, one of the other players. Yeah, that is a bit weird, isn't it? Because you would imagine, you would have hoped that, like, sure, if someone else has crossplay off, that shouldn't affect my experience, you know? But I don't mind. Hello, little cruiser fella.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Where's he turning? He's turning away. Shall I see if I can hit him? Estimate his course and speed. That was a bad shot. He's going to get away from that. But I love this smoke. Will I hit him? He's disappeared. I don't think I'm going to hit him. The Wisconsin. I'm going to move to the end of this smoke, I think.
All stations concentrate fire on the target.
I want to be proactive, and I don't want to be sat in the middle of the ocean here, just like a massive target once this smoke disappears. So I want to get out there. I want to get behind some of these islands, swing around, because my guns are right on the bow. I can peek the bow out and still be firing all of my weapons at the enemy. And because I'm so like well hidden, no one can see me right now, even though I'm out in the open. I say that, I mean there is a bunch of smoke, but they wouldn't be able to see me anyway. Okay. Okay, they have seen me. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? We've not seen their destroyer yet, and whoever just saw me wasn't one of the ships we're aware of. Is this guy moving? Let's just make a random guess. So I reckon that might have been their destroyer. He might be somewhere vaguely nearby. Could even be behind one of these islands, for all I know. I missed again. God. He's trying. Who have we got anyway? We've got a Delaware. Oh, sorry, my voice. I'm not with it this morning. I rushed to get started, and I feel like there's that destroyer, by the way, that I thought was probably hanging around and could see me. Oh, this guy is one of those, like, aircraft carrier battleships. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm sorry I'm slightly crashing into you. You reckon he's going to just keep moving? Nah, he's probably going to stop. Oh, God. You're on fire, mate. I want to help this guy. I don't just want to hide behind a rock and let him get killed off. Especially seeing as I feel like the vast majority of the battle on the enemy side is going towards C, because we're not feeling the heat the way I would have expected if things were really going. Tell me I can hit this guy over this ship. I'm trying to fire without hitting my own ship here, because this guy was not moving very fast when I fired my guns. There we go. I did a pitiful amount of damage. But yeah, they seem to really be rocking through B. Maybe they're over near C, because they're just not over here. Yeah, maybe the breakfast. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, damage is damage. Yeah, that's true. Alright, come on. I can't hit him. He's too fast. I want to swing behind this island. I don't want to stop, but I know I should probably be using high explosive against these guys, but I probably should swap to that. I don't want to oh, no, where's he going now? Alright, what about this guy? I was hoping to get some big old hits on the battleships. You're a bit far away. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to hit you. Is he turning in? Alright. Now a lot of guys are going to be able to see me right now, which is not ideal. Look at all these guys. So I do want to stop and reverse. God, I missed again. God, I missed again. I don't want to back up too much. God, it's not going well. He's wiggling all over the show, this guy. I was wondering why I was getting hit from behind, but it was one of those Dutch cruisers that has the repair. Not the repair, sorry. The planes. And I've been detected by radar. Which, like, should not be a thing. I think that was the radar guy that just got killed. Because, like, I'm behind cover. I'm behind an obstruction. And this is a complaint I have about sonar, right? Here's my complaint. I don't really care very much. But, like, if I'm in a ship and I'm behind an island like this, but it's a small island and there's a guy right on the other side of the island and he has the sonar ability, he can detect me with it when I'm close enough like this, when I'm near the edge. But, like, that's not how sonar works. You need direct line of sight. It bounces off the ship and bounces back to them, and there's a big physical thing in the way. And radar is much the same way. It bounces radio waves. And I am completely occluded by this island. There is no way they would be able to use their radar from over there to detect me. So that's a little bit of annoyance I have about how this game implements those things, because it's not intuitive. Like, everyone knows how radar and sonar work, at least at a very basic level, and it doesn't work that way in the game. And I feel like they should explain that, and they should say, hey, this isn't really radar and sonar, it's something else, and here's how it actually works. And maybe, like, within a certain distance, even if you are behind cover, you will definitely detect them and blah, blah, blah. It'd be nice. Maybe it's written somewhere, and I don't know. This guy is, I'm going to guess he's starting to reverse, because he's just stopped. So I'll fire... Yeah, there you go. He's starting to go backwards. So I fired towards his arse a little bit so that I could hit him amidships, which is great and all, but I'm not getting the best hits. Thankfully, they're not focusing on me so much, which is handy. Well, this guy's really moving now. I say that, I think this Wisconsin is firing on me. Alright, bye-bye, Wisconsin. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm not saying this is a good idea, but I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to turn on my engine boost.
Engine boost activated.
Oh, hey, Zany. First time chat. You really love this game and wish we could play together. Hit you up on Discord. Well, you know what you could do, Zadie? You could join my Discord, because that is, if there's anywhere that I'm going to arrange to play games with people, the Discord for this community is the best spot for it. If you scroll up slightly, you'll see the link. No, can I hit this guy? Can I hit him? Yeah, do the Discord command. Go for it. Is this Belfast gonna torpedo me or something? Alright, he's fighting someone else. You know what, screw it. Let's just swap to high explosive. I've not put any restrictions and controls on all of the bot stuff yet. I don't feel like there's a need to right now. But like the sound commands, for example, there's nothing stopping anyone from using them, even people who aren't followers or cult members or whatever. Just anyone can use them. All right, well let him fucking try. Let him fucking try and torpedo me. Let him try. I'm maneuverable. All right, now he is laying smoke, to be fair. That is a bit concerning. He could lay smoke and swing around, and I don't know where the hell he is. You know what? I'm definitely going in this direction, and this isn't me duking him. Definitely going this way for sure. Oh, they've detected me. Alright. Now I'm actually spotted. Hello, Belfast. Coming around, are you? Well, you taking out my ability to steer? Well, that's fine, because I wanted to go this way.
Torpedoes, direct front.
I actually probably... No, yeah, this worked out reasonably well. Look at that. I got hit by a torpedo. Still going to slaughter this guy. Unless a battleship hits me or someone gets a lucky hit.
Problem solved, sir.
Come on, fire! Shoost! Use that reload. God, he dodged it. Alright. He's dying anyway. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. I'm gonna burn to death. Well, you know, I just didn't want to be sat around doing very little this whole time, so and of course I'm on my high explosive. I just kind of wanted to go for it, you know? I kind of saw the way the wind was blowing and that we were winning.
That's how it's done.
And I just wanted to actually do something instead of just sitting behind an island picking away at the enemy, so that's why that happened. Relief. Everyone have a drink of your tea, because I know I'm going to. I tell you what, I'm looking out the window. My apple tree, as of today, is finally getting yellow leaves. Like, the weather here this year has been very strange. I know that's everyone's probably saying that because the world is dying, but this year has been a very strange year because, like, the apple tree, you know, it got its flowers in spring and then it grew apples, but then, like, in September it grew more flowers again. It flowered twice, which was really bizarre. And yeah, autumn's only just beginning really here. Eat the tree. I mean, I'm going to eat the tree. In a way, I'm going to eat its, like, sexual organs, right? I'm going to eat its literal seeds, you know. That's the weird thing when you think about, like, plants. And there goes the last guy. Is like, we eat the sex parts off plants. Or, like, flowers. We, like, sniff their, you know, mating organs and stuff. It's strange. But then the reason that... hey, if you're over the age of 9, I think you already know this, but the reason that so many plants have tasty fruits is to persuade us to eat the fruit. And, you know, we eat the fruit, and a lot of the seeds survive passing through our body and then theoretically we deposit those seeds somewhere else far away, and that's how the plant is able to, you know, spread over a distance. What you may not know is avocados do the exact same thing, but they evolved for an animal that no longer exists, an animal that went extinct a long time ago. But we've kept it going. I love avocados. Alright, okay, I think we did our dailies. Yes, we did our dailies. Let's have some fun with the destroyer. You know which destroyer I'm bringing out. My favourite. Yeah, mega sloths. That sounds legitimate. That could actually be true. I need a quotes channel in the Discord where we just quote favourite things that I say. Well, you know what? You know what you could do also, which I assume will drive engagement. Though that's a phrase people like, drive engagement, right? You can make clips on the stream and stuff, and then you can link people to the clips. Link your mum. She'll love this. I got nothing. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not good with the patter. I don't know how to persuade people to do things. I just work off goodwill normally. If I'd like someone to do something, they usually want to because I'm nice to them. I don't know. It works out. Turns out that if people are nice to each other, they want to do things for each other. And I think that's the other side of it as well. There are people who, I know I'm getting really off topic now, but there are people who do nice things for people because they want nice things in return, and then there are people who don't expect it. They're just like, yeah, I just want to be nice to people. What you don't want to be nice to people? Let me have a look here. All right, the enemy have 4 destroyers. That's what I'm most concerned about in my ship. And one of their destroyers is teamed up with their aircraft carrier, which could be potentially dangerous. If he directs his aircraft carrier buddy to come and harass me. But generally, I'm going to just drive into the middle of the map here and see what I can see. See what's going on.
Let's make this a tale.
I've rigged up this destroyer to be all about torpedoes and staying hidden. Think of me as a submarine. Pretend I don't have guns. I only use my deck gun in emergencies.
Fantastic.
You do art. What did I just... Oh, do you mean... Are you saying you do art because you're saying, oh, I understand that, the feeling of that because I sell my art? Or where are you going with the art thing?
Get ready.
But yes, by all means, quote me away, but you can literally... Should I try and torpedo this guy? I don't think it'll work. There is actually a guy ahead of me somewhere. I should probably try and torpedo him. He's up here somewhere. This is why I'm turning around, because I expect he'll be in front of me any second now, and I'll already be halfway up. See this guy? I'll already be halfway to turning around to boost away from him. He probably will see me. I may have just avoided him spotting me. Yeah, just avoided it, which probably means he'll be slightly surprised by these torpedoes, but I don't expect them to hit him. I do not. That was a wide random spread. That was more of a stay back spread of torpedoes than anything. You started selling your art. You got your first commission. Oh, sick. Oh, I hit him. I actually hit him. He was too busy laying smoke and not paying enough attention to where that extremely avoidable spread of torpedoes was. Okay. Okay. Well, I saw your artwork on the Discord yesterday. It was good. I never know what to... Because I can't critique art and things. And some people don't want criticism, you know. But I always look at things with I want to be helpful and point out things I really like. But then I'm not good with art because it all just looks good to me because I can't do art myself. I will say it did look good. I looked at it and was like, oh, this is really good. Yeah. This is like video game concept art or something. This is like good art. That's about all I can get. He can't torpedo me. Well, that you know what that tells me? He probably has pretty good guns. I can easily get slaughtered by his guns. Ah, he's running away. This is the one very rare kind of time when I might pull out my shit guns. Just because, holy crap, that first shot hit him. See, now this would be the perfect opportunity for someone to click the clip that button and make a clip of that. Because that was pretty sick. I might actually click the add marker button so I can come back to that later. Because that... Oh, no, I've gotten too close to this New York. Ah, this aircraft carrier is going to try to bomb me, isn't he? Yeah, it looks like he is. I got too excited there and he could see me. Ah, yeah, okay.
Don't panic.
Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Oh. Wait, what? Who the hell did I sink that time? What? I torpedoed a Fubuki? I never even saw the Fubuki. I just sunk another ship. I never even shot at it. What's going on in this match at all? Oh, alright, I gotta put the fire out because it makes me more spottable. Yeah, this aircraft carrier does not like me. Alright, let's start really just trying to sink this guy. Come on, aircraft carrier, bugger off. Stop bombing me. Alright, thank God that one missed. I think that's probably all he's got in him. I must have been getting close because I think the aircraft carrier is at the top middle of the map. So I think he's probably aware that there's not much between me and him except maybe this New York, and he's concerned about that. Yeah, I think one of these torpedoes might hit the New York. Maybe two of them.
This is gonna be
Yeah.
interesting.
Ooh, who's that one gonna hit? I think so. Oh God, Jesus, wept, I'm on fire. I mean, not literally, that would be bad, but in a figurative sense. Literally, figuratively. Jesus, this has been such a lovely match. And as I was just saying, I have a reasonably clear run straight to the back of the map now. I'm not necessarily going after their aircraft carrier. We already have a destroyer covering B and dealing with this Higua, so I'm not too concerned. And it seems like their other destroyer might be over dealing with our guys in A. I can see torpedoes. That might be the torpedo planes. But basically, I'm going to range up the top here and try to cause chaos up here. If I can deal with their aircraft carrier, brilliant. If I have to... where the hell's that plane coming from? Oh, is it the... Oh, I didn't know the fighters still circle a ship that just sunk. Oh, look at that. They have nowhere to go back to, so they're circling their mothership. That's so cool. I didn't know planes did that. Oh, I've never seen that before. Anyway, what do we got? Queen Elizabeth? She's a fine ship. They all do seem to be just... Oh, no, this flaming... This guy's going to want to bomb me again. Plus, the Furious is a speedy ship. If she wants to, she can get away from me. Let's just fire a volley of torpedoes, because it's only a 40-second reload, and I have to start dodging these planes, because, look, they're coming in to bomb me right now. Let's try and wiggle. Wiggle. Ah. Alright, I do need to put these fires out, because if I don't put them out, these ships can see me, because they're very close. I'm going to turn away. This is too dangerous, because if they hit me again and set me on fire, they're going to be able to see me. Is that Furious moving yet? No. Alright, let's turn on my speed boost. I'm trying to avoid these hits, and it's not working, which now means I'm being spotted, which means I'm going to start laying smoke. I don't want these guys to see me. Look, this Queen Elizabeth is already firing on me. I hit the Furious, and she is starting to maneuver, but, yeah. Not a lot that I can say at this point. I've got 8 seconds before I can put my fires out. I could lay a big old spread into any of these guys. Any of these guys. I gotta put these fires out. You know what? Let's do it. Who knows if I'll be alive in a few minutes, so let's just fire off a spread of stuff here. She's trying to get me with torpedo planes now. Golly gosh. If anyone does make a clip, by the way, you can post it into chat. Jesus, can I avoid this? Which way should I be going to avoid it? Left, right, left, right. I might just be driving into it. Alright, no, I think if I keep going this way, I'll be okay. Alright, hang on now. Where is she? Ah, she's trying to move on me from this side, is she? Alright, someone just took out that aircraft carrier, and I think I just hit the Elizabeth twice, 3 times. Yeah, I hit the Lizzie. Bye-bye, Lizzie. Alright. Still concerned about these torpedo planes. Look at them. They're still trying to torpedo me. This guy could easily kill me right now. Oh, look at this. I gotta swing my ass out. You know what? There's an island in front of me, so I kind of have to stop. Oh, I'm not doing too bad, but let's...
That's how legends do it.
This has been a good match, right? This is why I like pulling out this destroyer. Because it's a fun time when you can... When you can get past their destroyers, it's a fun time. I can't believe I sunk 2 destroyers in this match. Gee whiz. This was a good match, man. Alright, this Andrea Doria is coming straight over here, so let's shoot off to her port side, shoot off to her starboard, and in case she turns back again, shoot this way. She's turning away from me, I'm turning away from her. She's not going to see me. I'm going to swing back around. I'm always looking at the minimap. You know what I've just realized? Just realized after an hour of streaming, I'm still in World of Tanks mode, so my minimap is in the wrong place and the chat is in the wrong place. Genius. Genius. Hang on, let me swap over to actually the correct thing. There we go. Hello, everything should still be working. Oh, minimap, turn that on. I can't believe I went for almost an hour and didn't realize I hadn't swapped back. Because I have different layouts for different games, so I can zoom the minimap in, which is, for those who don't know, for your benefit, so it's easier for you to see on a small screen. I zoom the corner of the screen in here a little bit so that the minimap gets bigger, because it's a pet peeve of mine when I'm watching a stream on a tiny, like my phone or something, and I just can't see the minimap on the game. And it's important to know what's going on, right? If you, the viewer, want to have a good idea like of what the heck's happening, you gotta have a minimap. Maybe no one cares. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that cares. Man, let's pull out a cruiser. Why not? A cruiser that I'm leveling up. Ooh, the Fiji. Sure. Don't forget to stretch your what's up, Senna 12. 12 is my favorite number. I'm guessing you're doing a Roman numerals things and it's not something else. 12 is my favorite number. What's your favorite number? I like 12. It's the number of stairs in my house. I'm not saying I'm autistic, but I know how many steps are in my house. Do you all know how many steps are on your stairs in your house? It's 12 for me. I like 12. It's an even number. It's double 6, and 6 is a lovely number. You know what numbers I don't like? Odd numbers. They can go fuck themselves. And also sharp numbers. So like 7, very sharp, angular number. And it's an odd number. Terrible number. Awful number. But like a 6 or an 8, you know, curved, not many sharp edges, if any. Oh, lovely numbers. And they're even numbers, you know. And plus 8 is a great number because it's, you know, 8, 16, 32, etc. It's the number of the greatest Formula 1 driver. I'm going to try and pronounce this. Ayrton Senna? Ayrton? If they're Irish, maybe it's Ayrton. I can't pronounce things well. I apologize. That's cool. I don't know much about racing stuff. I do like. I saw a video a year or two ago of the e-racing cars now. The electric motor cars, and they sound straight out of like Star Wars. The sounds their motors made were incredible. They sound like freaking what are those things called? Pod racing. It sounds like pod racing. It was amazing. Yeah, it's crazy. I kind of want to hear it in person. The response times that drivers in cars that go that fast have is just incredible. The things that they have to put up with and deal with is amazing. There is definitely a destroyer in A. I don't know why the hell I'm driving straight in like a lunatic. It's because I'm having too much fun talking and not spending enough time thinking. Oh, this Belfast is moving. He's right at the edge of my range and behind an island. I don't know if I'll hit him. You know what? I too will go through this tiny gap. Let us go through this tiny gap together, my friend. Oh, you've been spotted. Alright, that probably means that the enemy destroyer is very close. I don't see smoke or anything. I don't just want to swing left because you got like this Vladivostok over here. I'm going to go through this gap. Maybe I'll try and help against the Le Fantastique. Oui, baguette. I wish I could do voices. Can I get through here, do you reckon? It might be a bit shallow. I don't know. This is the tightest gap I've ever tried to get through in this game. Let me actually No, I'm never going to hit that guy. Ah, I might have made it. I might have done it. Phew! I did it. It's like getting through the Suez Canal. Have you seen the gaps? Like how little space there is for those guys when they're moving like a big cargo ship through like the Suez or one of those other similar canals, like the Panama Canal. All right, hang on. Who is this guy trying to torpedo? Not me. Good. It's such a small amount of room. I'm always bad at judging destroyers, although that wasn't too bad. I am concerned about this guy and his potential for torpedoing me. Like that, for example. I've already swung right, so it's hard to swing left again, but I think I will dodge these. Haha! Because the Fiji is very maneuverable. Sure, she's a big, long cruiser, but she's a very, very nimble cruiser. And this is exactly what I enjoy doing with the Fiji. Chasing down an enemy and dodging left and right with her is something I do enjoy thoroughly with the Fiji. Alright, Fantastique will be dead soon one way or another. Even if I don't kill her, someone's going to kill her. And then I can swing around. Oh, have we got bomber planes coming? We do have bomber planes coming. Come on, lads. I'm keeping her spotted for you. Take her out. I'm swinging hard to starboard to try and avoid these bombs as much as possible. Okay, well, I'm not on fire. That's good. Oh, he fired another volley, but I'm already turning away. Anyway, Senna, how's it going? Where are you from? I love knowing where people are from. And finding out they're from some interesting country that I've never been to, or that I've always wanted to visit, or maybe I've never met someone from that nation before, you know. I met someone from Yugoslavia once. That was fun. I have some nice Yugoslavian furniture in my loft, in my attic. Some nice... it's a set of chairs and... Oh, God, that destroyer just got hit by a random torpedo that was aimed at me. He almost died. Can you imagine? That would have... He might still die. He seems to be flooding. Dude, you okay? Oh, phew. He's just come to a stop. He's had to think about his life choices a little bit there. Oh. Hang on, I saw that. You need help. I got torpedo planes coming. You just got done streaming on YouTube, but before you head to bed, you check Twitch to see if there's any new streamers that you never saw. I do a similar thing. I'm very new to Twitch. Oh, they're trying to torpedo this destroyer for some reason. Fair enough. I'm new here, but I always try and go and have a little look and see like who's streaming, the games that I play. I'm really concerned about these torpedoes. And if I like them, I've found a couple of really cool people. One of my favorite streamers of this game that I've seen at the moment, the link is on my profile. They're called Amber Peacemaker. And she is not only good at this game, but also good at like, you know, being chatty and being interactive with chat and having a good conversation and being, you know, upbeat. But they usually stream, because they're in America, they stream like in the middle of the night. So if I wake up at like 5 a.m., I often wake up at 5 in the mornings. If I wake up at 5 a.m., she's often beginning to stream right there and then. So instead of just depressing myself reading the news before I get out of bed, maybe I'll watch a little bit of her stream and say hello. She's nice. Anyway, if you like what I'm doing, you will probably like what she is doing also. This, I'm not sure, is a wise move here, chasing down the Belfast. Especially because their aircraft carrier's back here somewhere and will not be happy with me coming back here. But you know what? Again, I'm just going to get violent. I'm just going to go for it. I have the feeling that this Belfast is going to burn a hole in me long before I can do enough damage to her, unless I get very lucky. I'm just going to tell my team that I'm not necessarily doing amazing. Feel free to post a link to your YouTube in the chat. I don't mind. Plus, it will help me later on, because if I want to check your YouTube out, I'm gonna need the link. And I don't expect you to join my community Discord. Join my community Discord. I don't expect you to do that. But like Discord is where I would normally get links to things from everyone. But I don't expect someone to join a community that they've only just found, you know. Alright, this could be the end of me. I've not been paying enough attention. In fact, this is the end of me. I was killed by an anime girl. Well, doesn't that just rub salt in the wound? Oh dear. Oh wow, the bot must have heard me and linked to the Discord. I didn't even do that on purpose. Gee whiz. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I do apologise, Senna. The bot just screwed you over. And possibly banned you. I don't know. I'm going to have to fix that. I do apologise. I guess this egregious bot came in and did bad things. Hang on, guys. Let me fix this. Let me make this right. I didn't even know that the Stream Elements bot did things in... Because I don't use the Stream Elements bot. But I guess somewhere deep within its bowels it must have some setting somewhere. Spam filters. It's... Oh, link protection was on. Let me turn that off. Alright, that's turned off. And let me see if I can go to the mod stuff and somehow untime you out. I wish Iris was here. Any of you guys know how the mod stuff works? Well, hang on. What's this button? Ban untime out. There we go. I fixed it. There you go. I've untimed you out. I'm sorry about that. Man, what a dick move. I really walked you into that one. Okay, so maybe don't post links in the chat. Maybe, at least until I'm sure that definitely works. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know, because the thing is, you got caught by the Stream Elements bot, but what if you get caught by another bot and it bans you or something? I don't know. You know what? You know what I can do? No, I can't do that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me... Hang on. I have an idea. Google. Let's see if you have good SEO. You know, there's a YouTuber with your exact name who has almost 2,000 followers. Is that you? Their page is extremely... It is definitely you. Their page is extremely, like, blood... What was that, what was that Far Cry... Blood something? That Far Cry... thing? I can't think. I've lost the ability to brain. It was Far Cry Blood Moon or something. That little, like, add-on that was very outrunny. Blood something. It's going to bother me now. It's going to bother me. I wonder who's going to win this match. I mean, we're winning on points. That doesn't necessarily mean we're going to win. It's 4v4 at this point. Our guys have generally pushed hard on them, but it's harder to attack than it is to defend, so you never know. You never know. Blood something. It's really bothering me. I'm going to look it up. Far Cry Blood Dragon was the DLC. The weird cyberpunky outrunny DLC. Alright, let's get out of this match. Whoever wins, wins. Man, I feel so bad about that. My, normally it's Sarah bots or Seri bots. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, the style, the like, if you look at the channel, all of the thumbnails, you've got, I mean, literally, it's the banner at the top of your YouTube page is extremely, like, outrun, like, you know, that kind of synth wavy, vaporwavy art design kind of style, and it's also Blood Dragon evokes the same kind of thing. If you look up the logo for the Far Cry Blood Dragon DLC, I don't know why we're talking about this now. It's just that's what first came to mind when you mentioned that. Yes, retrowave. There's a word I haven't come up with. I'm familiar with vaporwave and synthwave and just generally outrun, because all of that stuff is very out. If you look at the old game Outrun, that's kind of, a lot of that stuff is directly inspired by Outrun, but also, you know, games of that era. It's just Outrun, I think, might be one of the more famous of them. Yes. From before my time, Outrun. I'm just familiar with it, that's all. Okay, what ships am I leveling up that are battleships that I haven't taken out today? Because I'm always taking out the Iowa and stuff. Why don't I take out King George? He's probably tired. What? What? Oh, I'm working towards Vanguard. Okay, I'll take out King George. There you go. Yeah, man. Yeah, it does. It does. Man, I love a game that has a good soundtrack. By the way, don't worry. I've only just unlocked affiliate. I'm looking at the bot saying there's going to be an ad break. I just unlocked affiliate like 2 days ago, and Twitch hasn't caught up yet, and it's not playing ads. If anyone does get an ad, let me know. But it's not working, so I'm not too concerned. I love a game with a good soundtrack. Most of the time I don't get into game soundtracks, so when they are good, they really stand out to me. Like Nebulous Fleet Command has a great soundtrack. If you like The Expanse and you like Battlestar Galactica and that kind of like hard sci-fi space combat tactical stuff, Nebulous Fleet Command is the game for you, and the soundtrack to that game is fantastic. I listen to it often.
For the grand battle ahead.
And in no particular order, I also love the soundtrack to XCOM Enemy Unknown. That soundtrack just goes so hard. And I was really a little bit disappointed because when XCOM 2 came out, I was like, I can't wait to hear the new amazing soundtrack. And it just wasn't very good. So I got a mod that just makes the original soundtrack be the soundtrack of the second game. And that made me very happy. You're off to bed. Oh, fair play. Well, it's good to see you. I'll check you out on YouTube. I use YouTube a lot. Yeah, have a good night. Have a good night. It's always nice to meet new people, isn't it? I like that a lot about coming here and doing this. Sorry, I just looked out the window and realised that I never finished my sentence about half an hour ago about my apple tree. It's sunny, is all I was really going to say. Oh, come on. You don't want to torpedo me, do you? No. You want to torpedo the Higua back there. You wouldn't torpedo me, would you? It's a sunny day here in Manchester, England. The apple tree is just beginning to go yellow now. Still a lot of green leaves, a lot of yellow leaves. Is he coming over to torpedo me as well? Is he? Is he going after this cruiser? He's going after the cruiser. No one's really gone after me yet. I think the vast bulk of their team have gone up towards A, but we do have 2 destroyers coming down here, which is very, very bad for me. They're going to be hunting me 100%. And also the aircraft carrier that's behind me. And sure, I've got a cruiser and... Oh yeah, no, I know. Don't you worry, Ryujo. I'm aware that bad things are happening. But what can I do against 2 destroyers on my own, more or less, here? I don't want to swap to my high explosive. Yeah, no, yeah. We got an enemy Fuso. I don't feel like fighting the Fuso right now. Thank you, please. Oh no, the torpedo planes might have... I'm just kind of slowing down because I really, at minimum, need this Higua to come and help out. Does this guy realize I'm not moving and he's gonna... No, he's still going after the Higua. I don't like the look of this. This is bad. I'm gonna get moving and turn around.
All stations, begin the strategic retreat.
This is extremely bad.
Let that vessel...
I just touched him in the arse. This is... I should have gotten moving faster. I was indecisive about what I wanted to do. And this guy's just going to torpedo the crap out of me. It's going to be easy. And then the other destroyer is going to move in as well. And the Fuso's going to batter me. The Fuso and this Carol something. I'm sure that... I don't know how I dodged those because I was the slowest moving guy in the history of the world. But this is going to be a one rear gun fighting retreat here. It's just not going to work out. I mean, should I just turn towards the enemy and fight? Sure, I'll do that. Screw it. I will die, but I don't just want to abandon my Higua, buddy. Oh, yeah, he's telling me I should fire on the other guy. Well, you know what? Yes. Oh, God, here comes torpedoes as well. They really don't like us. I think those torpedoes are still going after the Higua, which is a
Torpedoes loom at our stern.
small... Come on. Alright. Okay, we still have 2 destroyers here. I don't like saying the I need intelligence thing and sounding like an idiot, but oh, don't tell me yeah, here comes some torpedoes. I'm not gonna avoid these. Oh, it was a very bad shot though, so maybe only one of them will hit me. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to spin around. The Higua went into reverse, probably intelligent enough. Probably the right move. The aircraft carrier once again saying, hey, you should be looking over there. Oh, no, I'm looking over here, all right. Oh, yeah, I'm looking over here. I know there's bad things back here. Okay, so thankfully the Higua is here. The aircraft carrier is has a vested interest in being helpful over here. We also have this cruiser who's moving in and a destroyer. I am going to turn my guns to the starboard side. I'm going to swing around this island and come back swinging. I don't just want to run away or anything. But I have to kind of reform up with my guys here. I can't just be out here in the open getting torpedoed from every which direction. You know, let them come to us a little bit. I don't just want to swap to my high explosive to go after the destroyers because we do have this cruiser that can try and do that, and also the aircraft carrier. And I kind of want to hit this battleship, you know. They can't see me right now, but they're about to. They're about to. Looks like one of the destroyers was trying to get the Higua. He's well covered though. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Cruiser, but I'm moving. I'm moving here. Sorry, buddy. I didn't want to have to stop. This guy really is scared of this battleship. Is the battleship firing on him? Oh, the battleship might be firing on him, actually.
Keep your resolve. Support his need.
Oh, he's turning. Alright. Let's adjust speed, because there is that destroyer over here in the smoke. And also, it's just going to be harder for them to hit me at long range with torpedoes if I'm constantly adjusting speed. This guy isn't even engaging me. I think he's just firing on the Higua, which is great. I've not really been the target of much today. Or in this battle, I should say. Which has been handy for me, because I don't do the most damage anyway. They probably took one look at my gaudy camo and was like, yeah, we don't have to worry about this guy. Alright, I am once again spinning around. I should get another broadside off at this guy, and then screw it. I'm going to swap to high explosive. Maybe I'll start some fires. This guy will hopefully be dead soon. How's the Higua doing? Oh, she's not looking great. We need her alive. Alright, let's bring my guns around. Ah, good. Excellent. Oh, I'm not happy about the fact that I've been spotted. I'm saying this because I want the aircraft carrier to send a plane over and spot some of these destroyers if possible. Alright, they can't see me right now. That's interesting. One of their destroyers has run away to the other side of the map, so that's great. And the other one is probably in sea behind this island. Probably occluded by this island, which is why I can't see him. He's probably waiting for us to get closer so he can just nip out and torpedo us. That's what I'd do. I'd wait for them to come to me. Oh no, he's gone all the way into B, so he's gone. Will do, Ryojo. Will do. I'm still concerned, right? Because we are a bit spread out here. We are a bit spread out. Our guys over in A, who I can't even see on the map. There are 2 battleships over there. One of them's that Tennessee fighting the California. I don't even know how much health they have or if they're winning or what's going on. I'm going to swing around, capture C, and swing this way. And I should get a good line of sight on everyone up to the north once I get there. My range is okay, I guess. It's going to take me a bit. It's going to take me a minute. I can have a sip of my tea while I wait. Oh. Yesterday's stream went well, didn't it? We played World of Tanks yesterday, and it was lovely. One of the staff members from the game came in again, KB. She is lovely. She's very, like, knowledgeable. I mean, you'd have to be if you work on the game, right? But it's great because there's lots of stuff that I'm not so familiar with. Or like I was like, how do I do this? How do I do that? What's this control? What's that control? And she was just straight in there with, here's how you do this. Here's what this does. Here's this about this tank and so on. It's great. It's great having someone on speed dial like that who is so knowledgeable. And everyone that came along, we had a fun time. Having a nice time today as well. It's lovely to see you all. Alright, good. There goes that destroyer, which means we're good. I think we've won this game. I mean, look, it could go wrong, but at this point, you know, we're winning on points. This is what I'm concerned about. Losing ships. There's that Higua that was doing so much of the work this entire time, and down she goes. But we don't have so much to worry about at this point. I mean, I don't know. I think we're going to win, but look, I could see it turning around for the enemy. If I get complacent here, and like, that Fuso over there on our team is near death. You can't really see him, but like, he's back there with that Tennessee. He'll be dead soon. And he's going up against... Those two are going up against the bulk of what's left of the enemy fleet. You know, there's a cruiser and a battleship and an aircraft carrier back there, and probably also the destroyer. We don't know where it is, but it's probably up there. Yeah, there he is. He's up there as well, and I can't hit him from here. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I think I'm going to have to turn left here and start pushing in on them, because if I continue ranging like to the right, they're all heading left and I won't be able to hit any of them, you know? Yeah, well, you know, that Shepard is turning away. He may be turning to the right here. No, he's going for it. Okay, well. Okay. I know it's pretty obvious that we should be covering the Tennessee. The thing is, we can't help the Tennessee. We're all the way over here, and it's going to take us a long time to get there. Tennessee, though, oh, as long as he doesn't get hit by this volley of torpedoes, Tennessee seems to be doing the work up there. Okay. This is okay. We're still winning on points. We could just run down the points clock here. We'll have to wait and see. But oh, good. Okay, I'm much less worried now that we've gotten rid of that that destroyer's gone. Much less concerned. Someone's actually coming to range. Will I be able to hit him? Oh, come on, let me hit someone. It's been so long since I shot someone in this game. Ah, he's just moving a bit too fast. That was as far ahead as I could have fired. Oh, I just set his arse on fire. Alright, it's California's going to get it, though. Oh, they're going to crash. They're going to crash. I think he's turning. I think he was turning to hit him. He's certainly turning to keep all of his guns in arc. Alright, I hit him a little bit there. You know what? I'm going to bring my two forward guns around and just go for it. I'm just going to go straight for them. They really want to kill off our Tennessee here. We could still lose. Probably not on points, but technically, maybe, possibly, it could happen. I'm just going to swap to armor piercing. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm going to do it. I probably should have been using my spotter planes as well. Someone out there is screaming at the screen and being like, you do the wrong thing. You should be doing the blah, 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 blah. You know what? You're probably right. That said, this guy does appear to be on fire. Boom. I can't really take credit for that. You know, I just came in at the end and started a little fire, you know. I'm worried about these torpedoes. I'm hoping that they'll change course before me. They'll chicken out first. There you go. They did. I was like, I'm just gonna drive at these torpedoes and hope everything's okay.
A noble contest, well fought by all.
Okay, come on, Miyoko. I mean, I've swapped back to armor piercing. Oh, damn it! Sometimes you don't want to win on points when you know you're gonna win. You know. Zeus, buddy. Where's your neck? I know it's my minimap zoom thing. It's always silly seeing how the characters display weird. How's the water? Which water? You mean the water I'm drinking? Hey, you know what? I don't know if you can hear this. I have a big bottle of concentrate squash, and it's barley water. Because a friend of mine, um, called Ponder RPG, who also streams on Twitch, and he does. Here's me just plugging him. If you like retro games, old Atari stuff on original hardware, and also some emulated stuff, but he has like an original Commodore 64, and he has a Mister and stuff. If you like that stuff, he does fun little shows. He said to me the other day, like, oh, I'm going to drink some barley water, and I was like, barley, the grain, water. What the fuck is barley water? What are you talking about? I had no clue what he was on about. And then I looked it up, and it's a thing here in the UK that everyone is aware of. I wasn't aware of it. Barley water? So I bought some the other day. Robinson's. And it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. I know you weren't asking me about this, but this is the answer you're getting. It's fine. It just tastes like normal squash. Normal, from concentrate fruit juice stuff. It's slightly cloudy because of the barley cloudiness, I guess. But, I don't know. I mean, I think the idea of barley water versus just drinking regular squash is that it's supposed to have more vitamins in it, It's whatever. I don't care. It's a bit too sweet, actually. They say no added sugar, but they add artificial sweeteners to it to make it sweeter. And honestly, it's too sweet. It's a little too sweet for me. But it's nice, though. It's all right. There you go. There's your answer. I drink a lot of squash. I don't know why we call it squash. When I lived in America for a while, I was there for a year, so I wasn't there for too long, really. But that was one of the things, a little bit of a culture shock kind of a thing. You just assume that they're going to have the same kind of products that you have. Like, they might not have something really, really local and weird, but you assume they're going to have generally the same stuff. But they don't really do from concentrate fruit juices. I mean, you can get them a little bit, but it's mostly the tiny little squeezy thingies that you can put in your trousers. Like, you put it in your pocket and you can take it and fill up a water bottle while you're out and about. And they're really overpriced for what they are. Because when I'm talking about buying from concentrate fruit juicy stuff that you add to water, I'm buying like a liter bottle of it, and it lasts me like 2 months or something. And that's normal. That's not an unusual thing. These bottles are big, but you don't get the big, normal, perfectly affordable. They're not expensive. They're cheap. Bottles of that stuff there. It's really weird. What you get there instead is the powdered sachet stuff, And I've never liked that stuff. First off, it's not like real juice stuff in it, but also you have to mix in the powder, and it never really fully dissolves properly, and it's a whole thing. So that was the thing that that was one of the things I really missed, because I pretty much exclusively just drink tea and from concentrate water juice squash stuff. So not having access to that for a year sucked. I was in California, so I looked around for it a little bit. I looked at Walmart. I went into Winco, Whole Foods, whatever that place was called, and none of them had it. You could get the expensive little stuff, but it just wasn't worth it for the price. So in the end, I just had to sachet it up. Why are we waiting so long for a battle? I mean, I am in an aircraft carrier. I guess that's why. Oh. I don't mind waiting because we might get put in like a weird match with just like 4 people or something, and that would be kind of interesting. I'm pulling out my Hosho, which is I don't play aircraft carriers much, but I really like this one. I've already finished leveling it up, so there's no reason for me to pull it out, I guess. But I really like it. It's a really fun one to play. The planes are just really... You get like 14 seconds to line up your shots and things. And the ship itself is quite fast, quite nimble. It's just a fun aircraft carrier. I enjoy it. My back hurts. To improve my posture. You can tell it's an American ship. Look, clearly it's an American ship. You wouldn't mistake this for a Japanese ship, would you? Look at it. American, as you can see. Alright, no, this is a full match. Okay, fine. Guess I'll play the game properly then. What I like to do at the very, very, very start is just launch planes immediately and go straight over there and try and catch their aircraft carrier unawares, because sometimes you can get a couple of torpedoes into them before everyone's like positioned themselves. It can be difficult because like you usually have to fly directly over some battleships and you lose a bunch of planes, but I'm not saying it's a good idea. I just like to do it. I like to harass their aircraft carrier if I can. I like my little biplanes. Alright, see, here's his planes, ships in the night. So I'm kind of aware that he's probably down here somewhere. There's one of those battleships I don't want to fly over, but he should be down here somewhere. Reasonably in front of me. Right? Right? Hopefully. Or is he? There he is. There he is. What's he in? A Hermes. Alright. Alright, there we go. I've still got most of my planes. This guy's not even moving yet. This should be easy. See what I mean? I've not got a lot of fuel though. Alright. I wasn't able to do very much there, but I'm hoping that should get me to 2 torpedo hits, right? Unless he started moving. I can see my torpedoes in the distance. They're moving, they're moving. Did he move out of the way? Nope. Oh, yeah, there we go. 2 torpedo hits. And isn't that fun at the start, just to get 2 hits, you know? Alright, let's actually start playing. I put my guy into reverse. There's not really much point, to be honest, but yeah, maybe I will just stop for now and launch more planes and just focus on what I should be doing. I'm hoping the friendly destroyer in B can keep that guy out, because if he's able to push down the middle, that will end up bad for us. Yeah, let me go... Honestly, I might just range down the middle again. I might even spot this destroyer for this guy. It might be useful for him to see it on the minimap. If nothing else, I might even be able to hit their aircraft carrier again, but I don't just want to focus on it because there's plenty to do. Maybe I could hit this Vondertan. That would be a good use of my time. Alright, here we go. Almost heaven. I wish I could sing. That'd be good. I mean, I do sing. Doesn't mean I can sing. Did I dive a little early? Maybe. He's really booking it. Alright. See, and now I can swing around and try and hit their aircraft carrier. Almost heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. You reckon I'll hit him? I don't think I hit the battleship. But maybe I'll hit this guy. Alright, I have to swap to high explosive bombers now. Man, did I miss all of those shots? I mean, you miss all the shots you don't take, but it would be nice to not miss the shots I do take. Yeah, I missed. I whiffed that. I guess he was moving faster than I thought. Alright, yeah, sure. You want me to go after that destroyer? That's probably a good idea, because all of our destroyers are in C, which really leaves a massive gap in our defences now to allow them to get to me. And I really should start moving towards C myself. Well, at the back of the map at least. But let me see if I can hit this guy first. I can see where he is, of course. And it's very, very hard to hit a destroyer with planes. Like this. Although he does seem to just be driving himself into a... Yeah, that made it easy, to be honest. He made that easy for me because he just crashed into an island. Ah, I don't... do I have enough... Yeah, I have enough fuel to come around and do another pass. Let's do that. While he's not moving yet, you know, while he's not really gotten going. Oh, come on. Oh, I really thought he'd get going faster. Ah, just in front of him. Alright, okay. We need to head this way now because this is... Our team is really all covering behind C over there. And there's very little going on anywhere else. We have this one Wyoming here trying to cover our flank, and I appreciate that.
Nice work.
And apparently he appreciates it too. Ah, oh dear, it's not looking good for our
Proceed to capture that area.
Frarang, however you pronounce it. A game like this would really benefit from being able to hit a button and it gives you the pronunciation of all the cool stuff, you know? That'd be great. Alright, let's make sure I'm driving reasonably straight here. I've got a lot of torpedo bombers again. Ooh, there's a cruiser coming after the Wyoming, the Danae. See if I can go help him out. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh, that's a lot of torpedoes going after him. Come on, Wyoming. Oh, no, it's all going wrong for the Wyoming. Oh, he just got obliterated. God, that sucks for him, man. This guy is going to be very, very hard to hit. He sees me coming a mile off. He's going to start turning to starboard, I have to assume. This looks like he'll definitely be able to avoid this stuff. Oh, hang on. There's a cruiser here that's really asking for it. Actually, well, nah, I'll go after the cruiser. He has plenty of time to turn, though, which isn't ideal. No, he's gonna wiggle himself back left. I might get a hit here. Yeah, one hit straight on his bow. Not the best spot. It's a good thing I'm moving, though. Our team are winning, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to cut the corner here so that I can get a bit closer to the enemy. Because we seem to have easily taken C, and I don't see us having trouble there. Let me go after their aircraft carrier again, seeing as he's down here. Because sometimes an aircraft carrier... Not me, clearly. But sometimes an aircraft carrier can be very useful at just chipping away at the enemy team to really, you know, like turn the tide, like tip the scales, basically. And it's hard to tell when you're an aircraft carrier and you're not down there with the ships if that's what's happening. It's easier when you're down there and you're one of the guys getting chipped away at, and you know that their aircraft carrier is really doing the work. Plus, I'm a little concerned that our team have this kind of like tunnel vision right now, and they're all going after the aircraft carrier, and they're gonna get flanked by what's left of their heavies. So if we can take the aircraft carrier off the map as quickly as possible... Oh, she's doomed anyway, she's doomed. That will persuade our team to turn the hell around and get to work, you know. I think she'll be dead before I even get down there. Look at the just amount of fire on her. She's doomed. At least we'll have a close-up view of it, maybe. I don't even know if those will hit. Let's just... Oh, there we go. Kind of snuck in under the radar there and stole everyone else's kill, but whatever, I'll take it. Oh. Alright. Alright, so at this point, I'm just going to swing around, and I don't even know if I'm going to get my 2 torpedo planes. I probably should have launched bombers, to be honest. This is a bit silly, but I only need 2 to do 1 run. As long as they don't get shot down, I'm going to go after this battleship. Have a sip of my tea while we wait to arrive. I still haven't eaten this fruit and grain bar. Okay, Wyoming is charging ahead into this pass. Come on, I gotta slow my planes down because he's not charging in as fast as I would like. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6... No, I don't know if those are going to hit. I really... Oh, well, they might. One of them might. Come on, hit him. Yes, I got him in the arse.
Enemy battleship
I'm helping.
Team is taking the lead. Nice work.
I can't take the credit for that. I really swooped it at the end there. I think that cruiser would have had him. Alright, so it's just their cruiser now who's hiding somewhere. I don't know where the hell he is. Alright, I have a good amount of torpedo planes. What do you reckon? Do you reckon he's up in like B3 or something? I reckon he's probably behind one of these. He could be in the island in like B5 and 6, A5 and 6 I should say. I don't know. We might win on points before we find this guy. We're not that far off. Well, it's gotten a bit dark outside now. It's gotten a bit dark. This has been a lovely week. Never mind the weather. But like on here, right? I've met so many interesting people. I'm up to 36 followers, which is like... That's like 15 more than I had last week. It's been really nice. Because with all of those people... There we go. I thought he'd be behind one of these. With all of these people, like, so many of them have been chatty. And you learn, like, where they're from and what their interests are and what they're up to. And some of them have joined the Discord and we're just being silly with each other, which is nice. And it's really lovely to have people that actually want to engage with you and hang out and... Did I hit him with those torpedoes? He's not really dodging. I did, but we didn't get to watch. Would have been nice.
Our victory is in sight.
Our victory is so in sight that I'm not going to get there before he dies. There's been some nice artwork posted on the Discord, and that was really lovely to see. Some like Overwatch stuff. And one of the users, there goes the Marblehead. One of the users posted a bunch of like gameplay clips of like them playing World of Tanks and having their tanks like get flipped in the air and stuff, which was wild. Good old Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi there looking a bit like he's from The Simpsons. Halo. That's my impression of the Sega intro, but if it's Halo. Matt, okay, so I play a lot of Halo, or at least I did. I've not touched it in a few years now. But I played a lot of Halo for many years with my best friend. Couch co-op every weekend, you know? And he read all the books and knows all the lore. And while I'm a big fan of Halo, it's just really the games. And I know the story in the games and stuff, but I don't know all the lore and things. So I like to mess with him sometimes and just pretend I don't know as much as I do. So I'll be like, oh yeah, you know, John Spartan. That's his name, right? John Spartan. Halo Man. He's the Halo Man. Really messes with him. And all the books are apparently quite good, you know. Apparently, well, maybe not all the books, but certainly the general, like, the general background, like, additional story stuff in the Halo universe is supposedly quite good. Which makes one wonder why then the TV show was so bad. With such a rich amount of stuff to pull from, why was it so... Never mind, I'm moving on from that. It never happened. It was a bad dream. Ooh, I like the Orion. You know what, screw it, let's pull out the Orion. The Orion's only a tier 3 ship, but I tell you, she punches. Oh, the Orion's a fun ship to play. Oh, you all know each other. Oh, you all talk about me behind my back that's what I'm hearing. You're all sat in the bath together in the morning to save on water, all talking about me behind my back. Do you ever do that when you were young? Like before showers were really a thing that everyone had and you just had a bath and then your parents would make you like share bath water, like one of the children would have a bath and then the next child would have a bath in the same bath water to save money, right? Because you have to heat the water. It costs money to heat the water. Back when you used to have an actual water tank, which I think is still common in some countries. Here in the like 2000s, the early 2000s, most people swapped to a combi boiler, an instant gas boiler. So the idea of like having the idea of running out of hot water feels very like late 90s to me now, because it's just not a thing that happens here anymore. But some places are still very heavy on the tank heater systems and haven't quite shifted over yet. But yeah, and that was another reason that you would share bath water like that, because you might run out of hot water if you all try and refill the bath over and over again, right? Oh yeah, I know Filth is your partner. I didn't know Halo was your other partner. Okay, this is I always hate spawning up here on this map, because there is absolutely no cover and nothing you can do, and you're definitely going to get blasted in the face by at least one destroyer and whatever else is out there, and possibly an aircraft carrier as well. And it's just, I always have a terrible time whenever I spawn up here. I love spawning on the other side of the map. I do not like spawning here. So yes, I am going to drive towards A. I am going to engage the enemy in this area and back up like this cruiser and stuff, but I am absolutely going to hedge my bets and get out of here, because this is going to go poorly. Alright, this guy's about to come into my range. That said, I'm in an Orion. Let's just do a ranging shot here. Just see where that's going to land. I always eyeball everything. Is he changing course? That was a good shot, though. He is turning in a little bit, though. So let's redo that. See, it's that Clemson I'm concerned about. And here we go. We've got torpedo planes coming in. Look at this. I'm going to have to turn into them, which isn't really where I want to go, but to help avoid torpedoes. I'm sorry, I glanced over at chat and saw that there's about 4 billion things that just got said, and I will totally read that, honest. Alright, I had to use a repair there to stop that flooding. I reckon I've got a reasonable bead on the Wyoming. She's not moving that fast. I'm spinning back around to starboard. I'm concerned about these planes, because they're going to be... Oh no, they didn't come in for another pass. I wonder if I should put a few shots into the Clemson if she's moving slow. Ooh, these torpedoes might hit her. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, well done, well done. Those torpedoes dealt with her. Alright, there is an enemy destroyer down in A. Wait, where's our team down on the other side of the map? Oh, right, because it's such a small match, we didn't really have anyone down there. Oh, well, now I'm really worried, because there's a destroyer next to me, essentially. And I still have to deal with this Wyoming. Like, this guy's still on me. I don't think I've played this map with so few people before. Alright, well, I'm going to wiggle to the left here, because that will make it harder for the destroyer to really do any long-range torpedoes. And also, I want to bring my guns to bear on this Wyoming. But he's coming for me. He's in a vampire. I don't even know what that is, but it doesn't sound good. I'm going to turn hard to starboard once I get a shot off here. Let's just get my guns fired. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, he's sped up a little bit. I'm going to turn away from whatever this guy might be doing. He might just fire his guns at me. That could be bad enough. Alright. Mr. Wyoming. Alright, this cruiser behind me really has to... No, Java, don't be firing on the Wyoming. We're all firing on the Wyoming. Here's those torpedoes I was worried about. One of them's going to hit me amidships. Not ideal. Oof. Oof. Oh, no. Their aircraft carrier's coming. Alright, let's bring our guns around to the port side. Let the team know I'm not doing so hot. Wyoming is turning away, probably because he got a bit too close to that cruiser who could maybe torpedo him. It's all looking bad for me here now. What is this cruiser doing? I mean, does the Kohlberg have torpedoes? I feel like if she did, she would have fired them. Alright, I still have to evasive maneuvers for any torpedoes that might be coming at me, so I'm actually just going to spin in a circle. That'll help me get my rear guns in arc a bit faster anyway. But I'm absolutely concerned about the destroyer, because that guy is going to be off my bow somewhere, and there's nothing I can do about these fires, man. I know I don't normally just spin. Oh yeah, there he is. He's there. I really need the team to know that the bad stuff is coming from here. This guy's going to sink me just by setting me on fire a bunch, you know? I'm going down. But I'm going to do whatever I can to do as much damage to the enemy as I can.
A noble contest. Well
Alright,
fought
come
by
on.
all.
Swing hard to port. I'm getting a bit too close to this guy. Wherever he's gone. Our aircraft carrier is boned, by the way. Our aircraft carrier is screwed. Oh, I can put the fire out. It's not going to help me very much, but... oh, a repair. Yes. Now, as long as the Wyoming isn't focusing on me, we might have a shot here at dealing with him. Please tell me that wasn't a bad shot. Oh, here come those torpedoes. Alright. Good, we missed them by spinning. Alright, thank feck for that. My new job is to just evade. Evade, evade. Maybe swap to high explosive. All of my guns are on the wrong side of the ship. Oh god, wait, who's over here with me? Oh, it's just... Oh, our aircraft carrier is boned. We're not going to win this. We're not going to win this. Because they're too nimble at this point. We're about to lose our aircraft carrier. I don't know how he's survived as long as he has. But we're about to lose him. And then it's going to be me and this cruiser who is even further from the rest of the fight than I am. And we're too slow. By the time we have to get from here to the other side of the map, their aircraft carrier can spend all the time in the world just leisurely coming over here and planting a few torpedoes into me, you know?
A noble contest. Well fought
So we're not
by
going to
all.
win this. Definitely not. However, I'm not just going to go out without a fight or anything. I'm going to go straight towards them. Screw it. Let's see. Close friend. Oh, I see. Close friend. I see how it is. You're close friends. I'm just randomly firing a spread off where that guy probably isn't. But wouldn't it be funny if I did hit him? Aw. Can I use another repair? That'd be nice. There really isn't much we can do here. Like, I could swing around the whole back of this place, but again, like this, for example, the torpedo planes are just going to come and get me as I make my journey, so there really isn't any point. I just have to turn into these torpedoes and just do a lot of torpedo avoidance now. There's not really anything else that one can do. But look at those big boats I've got hanging off the edge of my ship. I'm in an old battleship. Let's not forget, the Orion is not exactly a new vessel. Alright, where's she coming back from? She's coming back behind me for another pass. I'm turning hard to port here to try and avoid as best I can. But again, like, she's slowing me down, right? She does not want me to get to where she is. Oh, this torpedo's going to hit. I have to stop the flooding. Filthy just reminded you that you were one of the first ones on the starboard. Oh yes, on the starboard, and giggled. Yeah. The world is fussy colours. Possibly, I think you're currently the only one on the starboard, actually.
Problem is conquered.
I think. We are, of course, talking about the starboard channel on the Discord, which, if you have a Discord server, I think it's a fun little community thing, because, like, if people see something that they like, someone said a funny thing or whatever, they've said something embarrassing or funny or whatever, you can put a little star emoji as a reaction, and then if enough people also do the same, you're kind of voting on it, and it gets added to the starboard Hall of Fame kind of thing, where people can go in and, I don't know. Oh, that was a really big boom. I mean, I knew he was coming with bombs. I didn't think he was going to get some kind of frickin' magazine explosion or something on me. I thought I had enough health that I could take a couple of bombs. Jeez. You know, for the sake of this little match, let's actually watch this cruiser's demise. The Java here. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I mean, you might be reasonably maneuverable, but he is trying to dodge them. He's doing everything he can to dodge these bombers, but it ain't gonna work out. Oh, looks like that destroyer's back as well. Yes, you're famous. You'll have a star on the Hollywood. Didn't an actor get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and they spelled his name wrong. I don't know if that was recently, but I saw an article on it recently. This guy's going for it. Fair enough. He's going... He's and look at it. He's dodging torpedoes. He's maneuvering. If I were him, I'd turn left just to try and crash into this dude. Oh, but he's not going to manage it. Oh, and there's those torpedoes. I mean, you want to try and take him with you, don't you? But sometimes you can't. Maybe if you put some clothes on Zeus, we'd win a battle. That was an interesting little match, though. Oh, you know what? I quite like... am I done with the Ganguts? I like the Gangut, though. What was the next ship along? Oh, the Piotr Veliki? But I like the Gangut. I kind of want to take the Gangut out. I should probably level stuff up, though. Actually, you know what? Is there any kind of, like, stuff I should be doing? I never look at all this stuff. Rewards are available. Yes. Actually, let me wait till the frickin' image loads. Am I going to be able to unlock this ship? I never usually unlock any of this cool stuff because I don't play the game enough, but now that I'm streaming it, maybe I'll be able to unlock these things. This ship looks cool, though. Like, look at this. It's, like, covered in ice. Oh, that's not a good angle. Ooh, that's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I like the Aurora. Hang on, I can press a button to make him shoot. Like, it's like a frozen ship. Anyway, fine. Give me my rewards, whatever I've unlocked. Great. That's... okay. I hoped the bar would go up, but never mind. Yeah, this ship looks kind of cool. I kind of want it. Will I get it, though? Who knows? Who knows? Let me go open these containers. Santa, it ain't Christmas. It ain't Christmas. Mariah Carey has not been thawed yet. We only just had Bonfire Night yesterday here. Bonfire Night, or Guy Fawkes Night as it's officially called, is a night in the UK where we celebrate several hundred years ago a terrorist tried to blow up our government building with all of the government inside it. And we thwarted the plot. We discovered him and the massive amount of gunpowder he had hidden in the basement of the government building. Yeah, we dealt with him. And for some reason, we to this day celebrate it. Wow, there was another box inside the box. Boxception. All right, we're gonna open this one again. So yeah, we celebrate it by having our own bonfires and burning effigies of him. We build little guys because his name was Guy Fawkes. We build little guys and we burn them on the fire and we set off fireworks. And it's just like it's for like 4 hours in the evening, maybe even last night it started around 6 p.m. Yeah, about 4 hours of non-stop fireworks. Everyone sets off fireworks. There's so many fireworks. It's crazy. Oh, snap. I got a ship. Hang on. What did I get here? The Poltava. Okay, well, we're gonna take that out. Yeah, I love the fireworks and the bonfires and everything. Oh, it's great. And it used to be, you know, something that kids don't do anymore, which is a shame. Because they did it, you know, forever, and they did it in my childhood, but for some reason it stopped these days. Is our version of, you know how in Halloween kids go around to people's houses and they say like trick or treat and get sweets and stuff? That's like a very American thing that's come over here, but our version of that we used to have, that seems to have died out in the past 20 years or so, was Penny for the Guy. So what kids would do on Bonfire Night is they would make an effigy of Guy Fawkes, right? They'd probably get some old clothes and stuff them with newspaper and stuff, and like get a sack and draw a face on it and stuff. And then they would they'd put it in usually they'd put it in a little cart, you know, a little kiddie cart or something, and they'd take it house to house. They'd take it around, and you'd open the door and they'd say penny for the guy, because they'd be asking you to give them a penny. You can tell how old this expression was back when a penny actually was slightly more valuable, but still a small amount of money, you know. They'd say penny for the guy, and if you thought it was a well-made effigy, you'd give them a penny, you know. And that the kids just don't do that anymore. Kids just don't really engage with Bonfire Night the same way anymore, which is a shame. It's not the kids' fault. I guess it's the parents for for ending that tradition. And it's a shame because I think people don't realize just how delicate long traditions are. You can do something like every year for 500 years, and then if a single generation over the course of like 10 years just decides not to do it anymore, that's it, done. Because the next generation, those kids will never have learnt that, and they won't do it with their kids, and it ends right there and then. You need to, if you want to keep a tradition like that alive, you need to build that kind of nostalgic memory of like, well, we've always done it and we enjoyed it in our childhood and so on. If you just don't do it for a few years with your kids, then they'll just never be into it. You know what I mean? So it's a shame, really, because I have a whole generation now who don't know what Penny for the Guy is and never did it. And I suppose what was this ship I got? It was a battleship, wasn't it? It was a battleship. Where? Oh, there it is, right at the end. God, I'm blind. Let's have a look at this ship. Yeah, imagine if the same thing happened in America, if just over the course of like one generation, over 20 years, just like trick or treating kind of just disappeared and no one did it anymore. That would be kind of sad, right? It's not exactly, I mean, on the one hand, it's not important. You can say, well, these things aren't really important, but like fun traditions that people have are kind of important, right? Because they're fun little landmarks in our lives and they're memorable moments for children. You know, they're memorable things that happen throughout the year. If you get rid of all the memorable, interesting little things that happen, then the years just blend together, right? But yeah, Penny for the Guy, it's a shame that it's gone away. Because it was cool. The kids would come around with cool little effigies. And then later on, they'd go and put them on the bonfire and burn them, you know? And I think that, even that's gone away. People just don't make the effigies as much anymore. People just don't burn effigies of 300-year-old terrorists anymore, and gosh darn it, I want to know why, because I always really enjoyed it, you know. I mean, it was nothing to do with the guy himself, but like, it's always fun as a kid to make something and then burn it on a fire, right? That was always really enjoyable. All right, what is this ship? What do we? Okay, so aiming is generally easier. They'll tend to go where you want. Above average armor penetration, but also lower caliber guns. Okay. Blah blah blah. The main purpose of the ship was to oppose enemy cruisers and Scharnhorst. Okay. She's a sexy looking vessel. I like her. I like this camo she's got going on. Alright. Upgrades. Yeah, okay. What do we want here? I mean, I don't know. You know what I might do? Before I give her any upgrades, I'll take her out and see how she feels. I could just look at the numbers. I like this flag. It looks nice. I could just look at the numbers, but I'm going to go with enhanced secondaries, maybe. And who shall I put on? It's going to have to be this guy. I could look at the stats to figure out, but I can never equate the numbers to real life. So I like to take a ship out, see how she feels. Like, is she sluggish on turning? Is she sluggish to get up to speed? Do I feel her guns don't turn as quickly as I would like them to? Etc, etc. And then I can go in and be like, okay, this is what I want to upgrade. This is what I would like. Because every ship's a little bit different, you know? Some battleships are very maneuverable and I don't need to improve the rudder because I'm already happy with it, you know? Or some of them have really, really speedy turrets and I don't need to... You get the idea. Anyway, last night was bonfire night. Anyway, so that was fun. But now the next thing is Christmas, right? The next thing is Christmas, but we're still a ways off. It's not, the Christmas season doesn't begin until December 1st, right? That's when everyone starts opening their advent calendars. We put our decorations up about a week before Christmas, generally. And then traditionally, you're supposed to take them down before, what is it, the 7th night, something like that, the 7th night, right? As in like the new year or something. You have to take them down before the 7th night of the new year, something like that. So we generally leave our decorations up for at least 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks, because it can be nice to extend Christmas out a little bit. But some people put them up really early, man, really early.
Battle starts.
Hello, Tim Gas Grenade. Pew 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 indeed. I mean, if you're here to see pew pew pew, you might see me get pew pewed. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. Oh, I just unlocked this ship in a crate, and this is my very first time taking it out. I've not even upgraded it yet, so I don't really know anything about it. I know nothing, so this is going to be interesting. If you're looking for high quality entertainment, I mean, fingers crossed, I guess. Okay, Hipper.
Enemy force detected.
We've been spotted.
Okay. Sorry, I'm weirdly going quiet now. Okay, so they have a destroyer in B, and there he is. He slowed down to lay smoke, so I might actually hit him. You never know. Ooh, am I going to hit him? No. Hey, I tried, though. Shoot him. Who am I shooting? The destroyer? We've got enough fellas to shoot now. This Asturias is on his way over. And who have we got? We got the Genizer now. Jesus, they all want me. I'm moving at a fair clip, but I'm already on fire. Jeez. Right, I can't shoot this fella. He's gone into cover. This guy will be coming out soon. Even the destroyer's having a go at me. Gee whiz. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. This guy's out of range. God, the range on this ship. What is the range on this ship? I don't know, 16 kilometers. I guess it's just a big map. It's hard to tell sometimes because the maps, like the size of the maps change, but the size of the grid doesn't change. So one can sometimes forget and not realize that, like, oh yeah, this is a really big map. I want to shoot this guy, but he's moving away and he's constantly out of range. I could hit one of these other guys. I can hit the Genizer now. I think he wants to hit me. Let's slow down for just a moment. Oh no, he's not even looking at me right now. Alright, let's try that. I want to get behind this rock here and push forward with these guys. Okay, I hit the Genizer now a little bit. Did a tiny amount of damage, I'll take it. Why are so few playing on this console? I don't know. That's a good question. God, that is a question that one could really get deep on that and think about, like, the state of console play these days and like PC games, and like a lot of gamers these days will opt for a PC, right? Like there was a time period where PC gaming was always alive and well and doing well, but it wasn't necessarily thriving in the way that, like, I feel like most people these days have a PC to play games on, but there was a time period where like nerds played on PC and everyone else played on, you know, PlayStation 1 or whatever, or PlayStation 2 even. And it was because there was a time period there in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, where a lot of people didn't have a PC, didn't know how to type, didn't even have the internet really. Like it was taken up early by nerds like myself, sure, but a lot of people at that time just didn't have a PC, and they were somewhat slow to pick up on PC gaming after that. And of course, the industry was perhaps a bit slow to integrate them as well. So there was a very long period of time where consoles were the way that the majority of casual gamers would play games. But nowadays, I feel like that gap has seriously closed. Young people now grew up with the internet, with computers in a big way from a very young age, unlike my generation who just got under the wire there in the early 2000s, where like we only got the internet when we were like 13 years old kind of thing. I probably should have stopped moving forwards. I probably shouldn't be doing this. So I think now now there's far less of a gap there, and I think far more people play on PC. And so the point is, I think when given the option, a lot of people already have a PC, and World of Warships is on both platforms, and in many ways the PC version is superior. I've not played it myself, but the graphics are obviously going to be better, the frame rate's going to be better. people don't have to buy a console or boot their console up just to play it. I can see why there's a lot of people who are going to be playing on PC. And also, by the way, thank you for the follow. I did see it. I just didn't want to break my stride there. Yeah, I'm perhaps ranging too far forwards here. I mean, I know our team is as well. You know what? Screw it. We're all moving forwards. It's a terrible idea. We're all going to get slaughtered, but we're all going to die together. We're all going to die together out here. I'm going to just wish them good luck and just go for it, because we are surrounded. There are so many ships that are going to kick our ass right now, and our guys are just driving in a circle. I'm surprised they're not crashing into each other. All right, and Maggie, how you doing? Yeah, so I don't know. I think that's why. And also, perhaps when it comes to streaming, I don't know. It's maybe I was going to say it's easier to stream to Twitch from PC than it is from a console, but that might not be true anymore, because you can natively stream, can't you? But maybe people would prefer. Maybe the kind of people who want to stream this game are the kind of people who have a PC and who would probably play it on PC. Those are my wild guesses. I could be completely wrong about all of that. I've not done any market research. I'm about to die. Whoever's over there has slaughtered me. I can't even see him. It's that battleship over there. I don't know who it is, but by Jove, they got me. Alright, let me read chat, seeing as I've been slaughtered. I wasn't panicking. I kept my cool.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Let's see. So you're on PS5, and Britannic plays on PS4 because that's all you have to play on. You got your daughter, and that's more important than buying a new console. Where did you buy your daughter from? Was she buy one get one free? I don't know. God, I've been talking for so long now. I can't even make jokes anymore. All the wit has left my body. You had her a few months ago, so all your money goes to her. See, now that's fair enough. That's good parenting right there. The bot is a liar. There are no ad breaks. Yeah, the bot is a liar. And so it's because I unlocked affiliate 2 days ago, and Twitch, for some reason, is maybe not the best built system on the back end. And so technically I've unlocked affiliate, but all of the features haven't unlocked yet. So it says there are ads, but there aren't ads. It's kind of weird. I've been joking about it and kind of saying well, you know, Amazon, who own Twitch, they're a pretty small company. They probably can't afford to really roll out a smooth, well-made system. You can't blame them because they're such a small family-owned business, you know. It is kind of weird. It feels the way it half works and half doesn't feels like launch day issues, launch day bugs, but this is Twitch. As far as I'm aware, they've handled this stuff for a long time now, so it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's kind of weird. You carried her for 9 months. That was a long trip home from the hospital. But I'm here all week. But yes, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Why buy a new console when you can spend that money on your kid in some really, in some way that will really make a difference to them, you know? I kind of want to bring that ship out again. Now that I've played it a bit, I want to give it upgrades and give it another go, because that was just my first try, raw, but I have to wait until it's out of battle, so maybe I'll bring one of these. Maybe I did really well. You know what? I never bring the Texas out. How much have I actually played it? I've got 2,000 XP on it. I think the Texas came with the special edition, the disc-based edition of the game. I think, I may be wrong, but I think to get the Texas, you have to buy the game on disc. You gave birth on Halloween. Oh. Well, that's memorable. You'll be telling that story forever. That'll be a really interesting birthday. To have your birthday on Halloween, that's an interesting one. I know that people who have their birthdays around Christmas, there's sometimes a bit of chagrin there, because people Halloween's cool, right? Because people are already doing parties and things, and there's no gifts involved. But people who are born around Christmas, sometimes their family and friends will just get them one present for Christmas and birthday combined, and that does bum some of them out. What do you mean there's 5 destroyers on the enemy team? Okay, this can't be allowed. And they have a kamikaze. To be fair, we have a kamikaze. We have some good ships as well, but jeez. Alright, I'm going to have to be extra, super, ultra careful here. Wait, what battleships do they have? A Normandy? No, that's us. They have a Bretagne, and a New Mexico, and a Rio... Oh, okay. I'm concerned. Don't worry, I've got Icarus next to me here, who has a name that he definitely did not come up with himself. Destined Rhyme 81. You definitely let Microsoft decide that for you. When you signed up for an account, Destined Rhyme 81, you just said, screw it. I don't care. Give me whatever name you want. I've already been spotted. Who could it possibly be? Could it be a destroyer? I did meet Lilith at one point. I think I may have even seen a stream that Lilith did at one point. Because Lilith will have been streaming this game, right? And I try to check... I'm going to turn away because of these torpedoes. I try to check people out that I've not seen if they're streaming the same stuff. To see if they're, if they're cool and if they're fun. Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid these torpedoes by turning away. And I'm not going to avoid either of them, am I? I'm this big, fat... Ooh, I just avoided that one. They're going to come around for another pass. Yes, they are. I'm going to keep aiming towards them to try to avoid as much as possible. This is going to be a game where I try to avoid torpedoes forever, isn't it? That's. You know what? At least I confused this Icarus, who probably thought I was going to go straight towards him, and now I'm going in the wrong direction. I've turned around. I'm going towards the back of the map. That's not where I want to be going. Oh, this guy seems to have stopped. Maybe I'll hit him. I've not watched any streams for a couple of days. On the 3 days of the week that I do streaming, I get my fill just from myself in a way. Like watching the game. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I don't know. Like, this feels like socializing. Watching streams feels like socializing because I like to jump into people's chat and be active and, I like to be friendly. And there's only so much socializing you can do before you have to go and lie in a dark room in silence for 12 hours. This guy really wants to bomb me, and he kind of knows he has me. Because I'm just out here kind of on my own without any other air cover. And there's not much I can do except just try to dodge stuff. I'm going to try and shoot this battleship, which is kind of what I was trying to do. But yeah, I don't know. It's not going well for me, this match, really. I'm out here still very close to where I spawned at the start. Just... I don't know that that's going to hit him, but at this point I have to start firing on stuff. And this guy just has my number. This guy is just coming at me again and again and again and again. It's just unfortunate. I'm not putting the fires out until I know he's done. Now the destroyers are having their play. They're going to be setting me on fire. Like, okay, I'll put the fires out, but they're going to be setting me on fire again and again. I'm going to change speed a little bit in case any, like, torpedo volleys are coming my way. Oh, well done, Farragut. You took out one of their destroyers. Good. Alright, come on, Bretagne. Yeah, keep turning that way. I hope I've not... Oh, yeah, that's good. That works. Alright, if I can... Oh, look at that. Look at that. She's almost dead. Someone just tap her. Someone over there, just give her a little tap. Give her a little love tap. And she's done for. Go on, just give her a little tap. I won't be able to. She'll turn away. She'll do repairs or something. Yeah, dark room. Well, I don't have no light because I like to maybe read a book or something, but I keep it real dim. I've got a little lamp here.
Nice work.
And also, like, because I'm staring at a screen right now, it's nice afterwards to just kind of give your eyes a rest and look at something far away. Which, by the way, if you spend a lot of time looking at screens just in general, or you work in an office, you stare at a screen a lot, every, like, half an hour or so, give yourself 30 seconds or a minute to just look at something far away to give your eyes a rest from focusing. It's just good for your eyes, and you'll just feel a bit better. So I'll just sit here staring out at the apple tree, which I really need to take the apples off that tree. They are ready. They're ready to go. That they are. I still feel bad about that viewer that came in earlier, and I said to her, like, hey, you know, you have a YouTube channel, by all means link to it in chat. And I said that, and then the bot, like, auto-muted her and deleted all of her messages from chat. Wow, I hit that guy. I felt really bad about that, because I didn't think that would happen. Oh, okay. So this guy can't see me. There is a guy in A, but he can't see me, which more or less means he's probably right behind here, right behind this rock in front of me. Or actually, no, he could be behind this rock right here. That would be perhaps... No, because that cruiser's moving up on him. He'd have to be right on the edge. Oh, it could just be the kamikaze, but then... I feel like the kamikaze couldn't stay this well hidden. Is it? You know, I would bet money it's the kamikaze. No, it's the Anshan. Okay. I don't know where he is. Oh, yeah, no, he's where I first thought he was. He was where I guessed first time. Timey game. Timey game. Okay, that's his username. Okay. You and your boyfriend want to have another baby already. Yeah. It's like my parents. Well, they... I know I'm getting spicy here. But screw it. So what if he sinks me? We've won the game. Ooh, he's turning towards me. Interesting. Oh, I screwed that up, didn't I? He's spinning around to launch another volley of torpedoes from the other side. Yeah, there we go.
That's how it's done.
I didn't have to do that. I could have, you know, I could have stayed more careful. I just figured we were doing so well. Yeah, my parents, I was the firstborn, and then they were like, yeah, let's have another kid. And they did. There you go. There's the exciting story of my family. My parents had a child and then had a second child. Wow! Okay, now that battleship I took out a few minutes ago... What is her secondary range, actually? If it's something ridiculous, I could boost it for funsies. Ah, the load screens in this game. The load screens. Alright, secondary armament. 4.5. I don't think I'm boosting that to 9.5, am I? I don't know. Maybe I'll improve traverse. I can always come back and change it. Rudder shift time taken to reach full power. I'm going to go with rudder shift on this one. And then what do we have? Detectability range or spotting. It's always nice to have less detectability. Maybe I'll go with detectability. Screw it. And we'll try taking the ship out again. Where's the speed booster? It's at the end, isn't it? Look at how many boosters I have, because I never use them. I never use them, and I get so many. So sometimes I'll just slap one on for funsies. I'll tell you what isn't an amazing feeling. You're reminding me about it because I've spoken to some sufferers who are like it's painful like childbirth or some crap. Is having gallstones. You don't want to have gallstones, trust me. Gallstones are intensely painful. And I had them for ages before I had surgery. Oh, it's awful. It's so intensely painful when you'll have like an episode, right? And that episode might last from like 5 hours or it might be 12 hours or something. And it's constant, incredibly intense pain. So you just have to lie down somewhere writhing in pain. It's really, really incredibly bad. The doctors gave me really strong painkillers and they barely touched them. It was... Oh, I'm so glad I had that surgery. But I probably got gallstones because I was eating too much fatty foods and stuff like that. So don't do that. Don't get high cholesterol because gallstones are basically made of cholesterol. And once... Oh, look, they want to support me. Once you start getting gallstones, it never goes away. It will just keep being a problem because once your gallbladder kind of gets it into its head to start giving you gallstones, it never gets better. Yes! Everybody support me, like this guy said. The Seattle police have got my back.
All stations, protect that target.
He's like, no, don't defend me, defend you. Is this guy going to start laying smoke or something? He's just turning in front of me and stopping.
All forces, provide cover for that target.
What's he doing? He's just gotten in front of me and stopped. Oh, now he's moving. Okay. This is a strange interaction. Who have we got coming up alongside us? We got the Heinrich. Alright, I'm going to move up to this island and then swing somewhere. Probably should point towards it. And then seeing as my guns are already in this direction. They definitely have a destroyer in B. I mean, you can see them laying the smoke. Probably at the far end of B. He's probably parked up there and laid some smoke. What are you shooting? This guy's weird. Have you? Have you been spotted? Probably not. I feel like this guy is being played by ChatGPT. ChatGPT has been put in charge of a destroyer because he's behaving so bizarrely. Now he's laying smoke. Why? Strange. Seattle police. Maybe a few screws loose there. Who knows? Don't worry, Heinrich. I'm not going to hit you. I'm coming your way. What is this guy doing? He's just randomly firing his guns at nothing. You know what? He can do his thing. He can do his thing, and I'll do my thing. And my thing is attempting to fire on this Colorado as she goes out of range. And also slowing down a little bit because there's destroyers out here and I don't want to get torpedoed. Yeah, okay. Hey, I hit him in the arse. Good. Alright, what's going to happen next? Oh, one of our destroyers just got taken out somewhere ahead of us, I think. Maybe.
The ship is on fire.
Oh, this guy's just stopped. The Heinrich has stopped and reversed instead. Okay, I was just making sure that he had my back before I carried on. He did not have my back. You know, it might behoove me to just keep moving forwards, to be honest. I can possibly fire on some of these guys. Yeah, this guy's about to come into range. Am I moving? Not yet, but I will be. Come on, let's get the engines going. Let's get the engines going. You want me to fire at that cruiser? I might be able to hit him, maybe. Looks like he'll be dead before my shots get there, but I will have a go. I will have a crack at it for you. I am concerned about torpedoes, mind you. I like there's literally a destroyer right there.
I need intelligence data.
Just telling the team that bad things are happening. Oh, he fired some of those flame torpedoes. I don't know how... I don't think you can reload those particularly quickly. He's doing a good enough job setting me on fire as it is. Hey, Filthy! Welcome back. I had a really great match earlier in a kamikaze. I don't know if you missed that one. We seem to always have the best matches when you're not here. It was great fun. It was a lot of fun. That may have been like an hour ago at this point. In fact, Jesus, I've been streaming for a while now. I should really wrap it up soon. I think I'll play one more match after this one with a fun ship, with something fun. God, these destroyers keep setting me on fire. And then we'll wrap it up for the day. I'm never gonna hit this guy, am I? I'm never gonna hit him. But there's not really a lot of other stuff I can be firing on right now, so I might as well try and hit this guy. Not reasonably close. There's a question. When you rejoin a stream, does it not show you the the chat history that's been going on since you weren't there? Or does it only show you like from where you started? Because I was under the impression maybe it would show you everything. Oh, that's a shame. That would be useful to see chat. Alright, well I got away from that destroyer around that corner, the L'Aventure, L'Adventure. I don't know what I'm doing in this ship. I got this ship in a crate, by the way, Filthy. I got this ship. This is my second match in it, so I don't really know what I'm doing with it yet. Not very much is the answer. Oh, come on. Couldn't even let me get a bit of damage, could you? You killed him before my shots even landed. I mean, no, I can see the screen. I see the chat.
Good game, everyone.
Unless I'm missing something specific. But by all means, send it away.
Warship.
Send away. Yeah, so I'm going to play a little bit more here. We're losing badly. And then then my next stream will be next Tuesday, and I'll be playing Warships again. And then after that, on Wednesday, it will be tanks, and then probably Warships. I've kind of left it open where Thursdays is just I'll play what I feel like playing. Is this guy reversing, or has he just stopped moving? I feel like he's not moving at all now. Are they just so confident that they've won? He's just not... No, he's moving backwards. I was wondering. Alright, this guy in front of me is about to get slaughtered, and he was taking all the fire.
Good show.
Now I'm going to be taking all the fire. Wait, oh no, I was like, why does it seem like I'm taking fire from behind me? There's totally a destroyer behind me. I did not look at the map. Did not realize.
Enemy warship.
I'm screwed. I am so entirely, completely screwed.
Target.
Oh yeah, I will. If I can get any more shots off before I get obliterated by a pile of torpedoes, I will absolutely do that. I have been turning to the right somewhat, but that's a lot of torpedoes.
Torpedoes to port.
I have dodged the first wave. I have dodged most of the second wave.
Breach. We're taking
I mean,
over
come on, that was a good dodge, right? That was good. This Colorado's managed to get away from me, sadly. I think that destroyer's pissed that he didn't kill me. Oh, don't worry, you'll have your chance soon enough, my friend. You will have your chance, because look at how many of my team are left. It's all over. It's a shame this other ship doesn't want to let me kill him. Come on, you could just give me this one. Right, Mr. Colorado? You could just give me this one? No, he's not interested. He doesn't want to let me kill him. He's got enough repairs going on, and he's getting away faster. He's reversing, which is the only reason I have any shot here of hitting him, really. What's my secondaries range? 4.5. It could be better. You know what, let's swap to high explosive, and if I survive for the next 30 seconds and I'm able to actually fire... Oh, I was going to try and set him on fire. Oh, and there I go. There I go. God, let's have a nice lean back. Gotta stretch your legs, guys. Oh my God, my legs. It's like being sat on an aeroplane, not moving for 2 hours. Oh, thank you for reminding me to drink the bloody tea. Hang on. Oh, well, the tea is cold, but still good, though. Come on, let me press buttons. There we go. I don't just want to bore people with my kamikaze. What other like premium-y ships do I even have? What are these ships I never take out? I'd take the Milwaukee out, but it might just be up against bots. I do like the Milwaukee. Why don't we try this ship, the Dragon? It's quite good at setting fires. I don't take it out much. I only really... Well, let's just load in. I only really took it out because it was in some challenge or something. You had to take it out every day for a week or something. It might have been in my bureau or something. But yeah, this thing's very good at setting people on fire. As soon as I've got this Twitch affiliate stuff unlocked properly, I can add like channel thingies, and then people can force me to drink my tea and stuff. That'll be useful, because I'll forget otherwise. If I have a look, let's see, have they unlocked it? They hadn't unlocked it at the start of this stream. No, it's like, it's in progress, and it says, your payout method is currently under review. This process usually takes a few minutes. Well, it's been 2.5 days now. But whatever, it's fine, I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. Okay. Look at this ship. It looks kind of cool, right? It's like it's called the Dragon, and it's got a little dragon camo. A little. I like that you can see the camo just below the water there as well. Normally, you don't get much of a view underneath the water at your ships. Oh, that's not very helpful. Because your ships are usually quite dark and they blend in, but you can really see the little dragoniness there. All right. Good luck, everyone. There's a lot of battleships. Maybe I can start some fires. This is that interesting map that has that little gap in the middle. I'm going to swing down this way. Most people are going the other way, so that's concerning. But we do have the Bismarck, and nothing bad ever happened to Bismarck. So we're going to be just fine. I'm gonna drink some more tea before I fire on the Genizer now. Ah! The Genizer now, I think, sunk just off the Falklands by the British. Oh, a little bit of smoke. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's start some fires on the Genizer now. Ooh, he's disappeared, but he's probably still there. I mean, what are the odds he teleported away, you know? No fires? Come on, start a fire. Come on. Oh, he did teleport away. Let's fire on someone else. The Flanders Fields, famous poem. I think everyone knows that one, though. Okay, these guys would be able to see me, but for the smoke. So the smoke is handy. There we go, I set him on fire. But I don't just want to stick around here out in the open too long, so I am still moving. He's moving away now. There's some more fires. Now I'm the one starting fires. I love it when you can shoot someone through here, but it's usually quite tricky. I wonder if I'll hit him if I fire right there. You reckon I'll hit him? Oh, I've been spotted. Oh, come on. That was a good shot. Any fires? No? What about torpedoes? I mean, if he keeps moving at the speed he is moving, but he's not going to. You know what? Let's just have a crack at it. How often do I get to fire torpedoes anyway? Alright, we got to start maneuvering here. Who's firing at me from over here? Alright, we got to really start doing something here. Doing something. If we can persuade him to slow down and stop right there, he'd get hit by my torpedoes. And I think we have persuaded him to stop because he's... It's funny, like, he's second-guessing driving forwards, which is actually what's going to be his downfall. Oh, come on. Did I fire all of those ahead of him? Oh. No, can I just get one? Holy crap. Wow. That guy deleted me. Jesus wept. I didn't even hit him with a torpedo. At least I started a couple of fires. Man. That didn't go well for me, did it? We get to have a look at the camo now as I roll over. You don't normally see the stuff underneath the ship, thankfully, but we're going to see it. And that's also going to wrap it up for today. I'll play the outro in a moment. But again, thanks for joining. Thanks for following those who have followed today. Senna, Tim Gas Grenade, and oh wow, someone followed me yesterday. If you guys remember yesterday, I did a raid. One of the guys on the raid followed me, and I just realized his username is Tokra Hatak, which is absolutely from Stargate SG-1, one of my absolute favorite shows. The Tokra were the Goa'uld resistance, and the Hatak was a Goa'uld like mothership. Yeah, I know a lot about Stargate. They should bring that show back. Unfortunately, Amazon owns the Stargate franchise now because they bought MGM Studios, and they're probably going to do some remake, and I just really hope they don't ruin it. Because, okay, fine, do a remake. Like, that show's not been on the air for like a decade now, and whatever. I just really, really hope they don't screw it up. Thank you, Bot, for reminding everyone to join the Discord. It's handy because, I don't know, why is it handy? It's handy because it makes me feel good. That's why it's handy. You should all join the Discord because it makes me feel happy when I get messages. That's the reason, basically. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play the sign off. Thank you for coming, Have a great rest of the week. I will be back on Tuesday at 10 a.m. UK time with World of Warships. It says failed to send. Great stream to. Wait, what? What failed to send? Hang on. Wait, what? What? Oh, right. You probably had a poor connection. Wasn't it you that had a poor connection the other day and had trouble watching the stream? But yes, thank you. Thank you. I thought maybe today I was a bit off. I was a bit off my game a little. Yesterday's stream, we had a great conversation about ADHD diagnosis and things like that. And today I was just kind of bullshitting my way through this game, doing a poor job. Well, thank God. I've not had breakfast. I really need to go and eat. It's 1 p.m. I need to go and eat. Thanks. Thank you all. Have a good night. Enjoy the sign off. I made it myself out of old archival footage. Like, whenever I play this, I think, like, do people think I just got this video off YouTube? Do people think, like, no, I made it. I put time into making the good night text kind of look like the original footage as best as I could. I'm not very good with this stuff, you know, but in my old copy of Sony Vegas that I had for years, I did. I'm just going to shut up now and play the outro and have lunch. Thanks for coming.